trees and the gentle sound of nature. Tonight, we'll journey into a story of peace and wisdom, a story from the life of the Buddha. Long ago, in a small kingdom in ancient India, a prince was born. His name was Siddhartha Gautama, but today he is known as Buddha, the Enlightened One. Siddhartha was born into royalty and had every comfort and luxury, but deep down, he felt an emptiness. Despite living in a palace, surrounded by wealth, he couldn't ignore the suffering he saw in the world around him. This deep curiosity, this compassion in his heart, led him to a decision that would change his life forever. He left his palace, his family, and his life of luxury to search for answers. Why do we suffer? How can we find peace? Siddhartha wandered through forests and mountains, meeting wise teachers, meditating under trees, and practicing the path of self-discipline. Day after day, he searched, but the answers he sought were not easy to find. One evening, he sat under a Bodhi tree, determined not to leave until he found the truth. Hours passed, then days. He sat in deep meditation, facing the shadows of his fears and the questions in his heart, until in the silence of the night, he found it, a deep peace, an understanding beyond words. He had become the Buddha, the awakened one. He had found the path to end suffering, a path of compassion and mindfulness. Buddha shared his wisdom with those who wished to listen. He spoke of the Four Noble Truths, a simple yet powerful path to peace. First, he taught that suffering is a part of life, but we don't need to fear it. Second, he said that suffering has a cause, our desires, attachments, and cravings. Third, he showed that there is an end to suffering, a state of inner peace. And finally, he revealed the path that leads to this peace, the Eightfold Path. Buddha described the Eightfold Path as a journey of kindness, understanding, and balance. He spoke of right understanding, right intention, and the importance of being mindful, of living each moment with awareness and compassion. This path is not a set of rules, but a gentle guide, a way of living that brings peace to our hearts and minds. Buddha's journey